This is reaching me on a whole other level. It's like a solo with a mouth. Equivalent of a guitar solo. So good. Hi, this is Sage of the Stage, and today I'm going to do a reaction to a performance from Coke Studio Season 7. The song title is Chop Tilak, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, and these are the names of musicians performing it. I don't want to butcher their names, so it's just better for me to leave it like that. But first, I'm a singing coach and I teach singing every day through Skype, Zoom, what's video call, or whatever works for you. If that's something you're interested in, check out my website, singeverything.com, consider booking a lesson, and if you book more lessons up front, there are some discounts. So check out my FAQ section of the page for more information about that. Or if you want, you can send me a clip of you singing. That can be an audio clip, video clip, send it over at Wizio, and I will give you some professional feedback and advice. You can also book a custom reaction over at Wizio. Just send me the link to a performance that you would really like me to analyze, and I will upload the reaction on my channel within days. Just remember to use the code Halloween13 to get 13% off of all of my Wizio services. That code is only valid until the end of this month, so hurry up and go crazy with it. Okay, without further ado, let's go check this video out. Sound of the Nation. Abida and Rahat. Okay. Whoa. Such a straight vocal. Great. I'm just looking at the lyrics, and they're so great. Lagi, devotion. Whoa. These Indian runs are so perfect. True devotion is not achieved. Amazing. So this is kind of a spiritual song. Wow. You can really feel the passion in these singers. In every single note they sing. This is just some different kind of singing. I really need to go in depth to analyzing Indian singing. I will need help with that. But I really want to learn more about it because this is completely different from anything I'm used to listening. The Game of Love. Khusro, the Game of Love. Wow. I just respect it from a singing side. Okay, let me just pause it for a second. We're already 3 minutes into the song. I haven't paused it so far because I really wanted to enjoy it, until this point. First of all, vocally, this is so hard to do. These Indian runs, I know that there are terms for these Indian melodic singing like ragas or stuff like that. I'm really not sure about it. I really need to study a little bit about Indian music. If you have some good literature about it or you have some great links for me to check out, please leave them in the comment section. I'll be very pleased to learn more about it. So far from what I can tell as a singer and a vocal coach, this is so hard to do because every single run here and every single trill is so well controlled. Basically, these songs are either sang perfectly in pitch or are not sang at all, because it's so easy to make him sound awful. And you really need to be a master of your voice. You really need to be a master of breathing and a master of vocal control just to keep them so straight. Most of the things that I can get from these kind of songs is that they're really kind of throaty. All of the pressure of the singing, all the pressure of the breath is coming from your throat. When in classical singing, all of the pressure is actually coming from the diaphragm. I'm not saying that you don't use the diaphragm here, but I'm just saying that a lot more tension is coming from the neck, which gives it this kind of longing feeling, you know, which gives it this special color. Not only neck, but using the nasal resonators in very clever ways. So far, it's so good. It's so different from what I used to, but I really enjoy the sound and I really respect what I'm listening to. Wow. And the choirs. But the rhythms in these kind of songs are always just making me move. Not only me, but my soul. I would like to spend a couple of weeks in India and just enjoy music and food. Hear that kind of nasally but very straight tone. Wow. This is reaching me on a whole other level. You know, their vocals are so perfect, it sounds almost like auto-tune. So straight. You can hear it, so straight, throaty. Whoa. And that's another thing that I always talk about when I'm listening to these kind of songs. The trills that they do in these songs are always coming from the neck. They're going like, ah, as opposed to classical singers that just do with their breath and with their breath support, you know, like, ah, you know, we have that kind of vibrato. But this is a completely different take and it just gives it a different color, you know. If you were to sing a classical song like this, it wouldn't sound good. And if you were to sing these kind of songs in a classical way, that wouldn't sound good as well. So it's always important to know what you're singing and the way you're going to sing it. But man, this is just pure emotion. I'm just enjoying the percussive instruments here. Man, this song is so good. This is just a flawless performance. Everybody is so well together. The rhythm section, the singers. These are some professional musicians, no doubt about it. Whoa! It's like a solo with a mouth. Whoa! You've intoxicated me with one glance of your enchanting eyes. That's what the lyrics are telling us. Man, this was some crazy vocal solos here. Equivalent of a guitar solo. So good.
जिसकी चुंदरी रंग दी धान धनुष के भाग छाप तिलक सब चीर दे
I'm just intoxicated with the music here. It's so beautiful. I just want to listen. And their voices together blend so perfectly. Woo. This is transcendental. It's like they're not singing in that room. Feels like they're just two spirits singing. Why'd I get that feeling? Well, great drum fill there. How straight and how focused. It's like they're communicating here. Wow, this was good. Wow. Wow. So first of all, their voices blend so perfectly together. Second of all, everything is like clockwork. Everything is so correct. First of all, the rhythm section, it's just constant without a single flaw. They never sped up the song. They never slow down. It's almost like on grid. It's almost like you have it in a computer, but it sounds even better because it's live. But those two singing, and not to mention everybody singing, even that small male choir, everybody's sitting down. I'm sure you can understand how hard these songs are to sing on their own, but imagine singing them while sitting down. Why am I saying it like that? Because when you're sitting down, your breathing is just harder to control. That's just the logic of it. You know, the thing that happens is while we're sitting, especially in schools, we're sitting too much and we start to breathe a little bit too high, which kind of makes us more tense here and just makes it harder to breathe. We're always told to try to breathe deeper, to try to breathe more relaxed. And that's harder to do when you're sitting down. Trust me, it's always easier to do it when you're standing up straight, when your body is totally relaxed, and when this, let's say, pipe of air is just, straight. It's not bending, it's not. But that doesn't make any difference to these amazing singers. Wow, Abida and Rahat, thank you for taking me on this magical journey. This was amazing. I've never listened to anything quite like this. I've listened to some Indian music, but I gotta say, this is something else. Especially their voices working together. But every single vowel, every single run that they do, every single straight line, every single straight note, it's so well executed, it's so powerful, and every single note is so emotional. Me as a person who doesn't understand what they're singing about, I think it's something spiritual. But nevertheless, even though I don't understand every single word, I just feel it. Every single word is so powerful, so filled with emotion. It just grabs you. You can't listen to this for the first time and be the same after you listen to it. It just changes you, It's so powerful. Whew. Wow, I've gotten goosebumps again. This one was amazing. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, like it, share it with your friends. Consider subscribing and hit that bell to get notified about my next videos. If you enjoy what I do on the channel, consider treating me to a cup of coffee with a link in the description. Think about it. Coffees aren't that expensive, but every single thing adds up in the end, and it helps me make better and better videos for you guys. It helps me do this constantly, and it just helps me deliver videos that you would like to see the most. If you want to see these videos before anybody else and also get entitled to some other cool perks as well, check out my Patreon page because that's where everything is happening. If you're a singer and you want to improve your abilities, you can send me a clip of you singing over a Vizio and I will give you some professional feedback and advice. You can also book a custom reaction there by sending me a link to a performance that you would like me to analyze, or you can just ask me any sorts of questions. They can be singing related, music related, or just something in general. You can do all of that over a Vizio. Just remember to use the code Halloween13 to get 13% off of all of my Vizio services. Or if you want, you can book a live one-on-one singing lesson with me over my website singeverything.com. And if you book more lessons up front, there are some discounts. So check out the FAQ section of the page for more information about that. And what can I say? You look wonderful, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.